Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. A new update dropped overnight. I heard Kanna finally got some unintended buffs that they truly deserved. But this video is about the events though. We're gonna go over all the new events that launched. We're gonna check out how to make the most of them, what rewards you can get, and how the events work. Before that, real quick, we're truly in the compensation meta, so make sure to grab that extended maintenance compensation box. There are some nice goodies in there which will come in handy for the new 6-job masteries. Starting with the Dave the Diver event. Here you can collect diver tokens to use in a special event store. This store contains EXP vouchers, level up pots and VIP boosters, as well as a few cosmetic items in the other tab. You can obtain diver tokens by completing story missions early on. The first mission is, for example, upgrading your air tank to level 2. This event is pretty simple and doesn't take too long, thankfully. First you defeat 1000 monsters around your level, then you can access the event. For the first part you dive around and attack sea creatures to provide nutrition for your customers. You can either go mano a mano with your knife or use a ranged weapon. When you attack with a ranged weapon and it succeeds, you can mash spacebar to reel in your catch. You can activate your ranged weapon and aim by holding the right mouse button. Keep an eye out though on those oxygen levels. But don't worry about it too much when it starts flashing red. You can still go quite a while even with just half a tank. Just don't go too deep. You can also find items here and there that will help you, for example, restore oxygen levels or boost your mobility. You can fish only once a day though, and once you're done you can go into the next part of the event, which is serving your catch to those hungry customers. Your chef in your restaurant will automatically prepare your food. All you gotta do is deliver it, pour tea, clean up the mess left behind and grind wasabi. You can hold shift to sprint. Just make sure to deliver the dishes and keep an eye out when that bar at the right is almost down so you can plan your grinding accordingly, else the chef won't make new dishes if you run out of wasabi. Those are the basic things you have to do. Make sure to clean up, because if you leave a mess and you don't clean it up, then if a customer sits at that spot, they will just say like, ew, this place is not up to code, I'm leaving. You can also upgrade your dishes to get more money from customers using the ingredients that you've caught. You can go to the restaurant once you're done as well from your boat. You can take your time to read everything and hire staff and upgrade recipes in case you forgot. Back at the boat, you can also upgrade your diver gear and weapons, which will help you swim faster, carry more items and stay underwater for even longer. Make sure to upgrade your dishes to get more gold, and that way you can easily get more upgrades. There also is a big codex where you can see the fish you've collected and gain additional rewards. The big coin rewards come from completing the missions though. I believe you can get a total of 220k tokens from just the missions, and once you're done with all the story missions you can get additional tokens from just running the restaurant. You can also play an additional time by paying 1k maple points, and there is a hidden mission somewhere, but I haven't seen any leaks on what that might be. Also on day 15, 20 and 25 there are special party days where you get higher rewards for some of the dishes. For example, on day 15 all jellyfish dishes will have 5x the selling price. So easy money. The other big event, of course, is the Ride or Die event, which despite all its complaints does give out pretty good rewards. From this event you can get special drop coupons, special Mape notestones which work alongside your regular notestones, magnificent souls, EXP vouchers and a time limited badge which can get potential, special legion block. You can get spawn boosters in the regular server. It's pretty good. Just keep in mind, for the Legion block you can only have 2 special Legion blocks active at a time. So if you, for example, have one from a previous event and one from the previous Ride or Die event, you don't really have to care too much about this reward. This event works quite similar to previous events. There are some different bosses and there's a new difficulty now. You can select difficulties, with code B being the easiest and code X supposedly being the hardest, where you have to strip down for Kha'Zix to just your weapon, secondary and emblem, and have to fight basically in your underwear. You can also select challenges, which are random effects that will happen during the boss fight. There's also positive effects spawning in a map where Aryu will help you out. So there are some negatives and some positives that will always happen. Clearing bosses will net you points, and the more hazards you pick and the more lives you've left, the higher your weekly score will be. And now I myself, I'm a lazy man, so I cleared all bosses on B with difficulty with max hazard, just so I could, one-shot them. Doing this will actually get you enough points to get the second box. Just keep in mind that doing this will probably result in that you won't have enough coins to actually buy that many items from the gold store, including that potable badge. But it's fast, it's lazy, the badge lasts for 30 days anyway, and doing this for 6 weeks will also get you that special Legion block that gives 35 attack and magic attack. And again, keep in mind you can only have 2 special Legion blocks active at a time. I saw someone mention that they get around 82k points for doing code S with all hazards and no deaths. Hazards are random, so every boss fight is like Magnus or Darknell on steroids, which is kind of debatable on how fun that really is. That's why I just go for the easy route to just clear as fast as possible, as I do still need that second special Legion block. Keep in mind that after the weekly reset, you'll be able to challenge the bosses again and claim your rewards. From the weekly Kazakh's energy fragments, you can get additional rewards, including a badge with all stats or HP fixed potential. Nice fix there, Nexon. Thankfully, Demon Avengers now can also get some useful stats, and interactive server players can get spawn boosting totems from this Kazakh energy fragment as well. So make sure to participate in this event whether you like it or not. Additionally, make sure to activate Broomy's exciting cleanup event for your new free EXP and full map attack that activates when grinding. Broomy, best NPC for sure. There also is now another way to get more event coins by completing the Morningstar Fountain check-in event. This event also gives out Challenger coins in Challenger Worlds. And speaking of Challenger Worlds, players will now get double the Challenger points from hunting missions, which is also a great fix there, Nexon. There is a Tinker Gear event active for interactive servers, but this event is only for players who got a Tinker's chest from the Marvel machine, so I'm not really sure how exciting that is for that many people. And you can now pick up your rewards from the previous Legend of Return events, where you got rewards based on the ranking that you achieved. That's where I got this sick damage skin from. And the Ursus time was extended for EU Challenger World players because it was broken for a long time, which I guess is something. I mean, I'm not sure how that will really make up for the lost Meso, but thanks, I guess. I actually kind of thought this was a pretty huge update with pretty huge events, but we just got new 6-shot masteries, and Kanna, Hayato, Lin and Moak-san got some changes, which are looking pretty okay, I think. Some quality of life and minor intended buffs for Hayato and Kanna. Most one got some pretty nice buffs, and Lin now basically requires a second party member to get her full damage potential. So I guess Lin mains and will now have regressed back to the 2PC meta. It's like Kanna all over again. The Days Diver event is pretty neat though, and it doesn't take too long, like, you know, Misty Island where you were running through the island for like an hour. Ride or Die is an interesting event, but let me know in the comments what you think of that one. I've heard some very mixed feedback. Overall, I think rewards are great. I just don't enjoy bosses with like random bullshit happening, and there's even more hazards. But I heard from the real pros that it actually is pretty fun and pretty challenging. And of course the rewards on this event are quite controversial, but you know, we already discussed those in yesterday's video. And that's all I had for today. I hope you're enjoying the new update. And as always, thank you for watching. And as always, special thanks to our members for making these videos possible. Special thanks to Niels de Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian Hanøy, Caudimorda, Wiley, BackSpaceOTI, Ziggy, Flidiot, Knivesu, Cloudfix, Michael Menchaca, Raythius, Betrayal1489, Sylvio, Neto, StrikerElk, Ryaiser, Aryu, MaxBurnHeart, The Passenger, ScottyFlysFast, Only, Spudsy, Snaffupop, Dewey Tran, Kaniwu, Domi Kirch-Nehammer, Dex Zoo, Dante Victory, The Wolf Drake, Lord Fazil, Matthew Dev, Tails Kurspet, DVNCA, and Schwandro. Thank you so much for watching.